Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Until Next Time podcast. I'm Sinjin,
I'm Josh.
and welcome back to our podcast where everything's better.
No, the fuck it's not. They're trying to take our fucking show.
You know what? It was bound from the start.
Look it.
This is my fucking show.
I'm Nick. This is my fellow host.
Randy.
And QC, roll the intro. Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back. And I am your host, Nick, and this is my fellow host.
Randy, what's up, baby?
And as you can see, this is a different location. We won't say where it is at. And we were actually lucky enough to book our only 2 viewers. Everybody, please give a warm welcome to Josh and Sinjin.
Hola.
How you guys doing tonight?
I'm fine.
You got to talk a little more into the mic right there in that center. That's that little sweet spot.
I'm really good.
Every time somebody talks, just don't be afraid to churn it to each other.
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
I'm very, very excited to be here.
You guys are fucking lying. I can see it in your goddamn faces.
Don't test me, Randy.
Please test me, Randy.
Anyways. Setting this up for this episode was a fucking bitch, I tell you what.
I didn't help at all.
We can shift a lot of that blame
I literally
to Nick.
So, guys, we're on our way to film the Josh and Sinjin special, and what did I forget to do? We already got there and everything.
Bring the fucking camera. I apologize for yelling dating.
I'm sorry.
That's a dating. The old country dating.
You know, my bad.
I literally sat in this exact spot the whole time.
It's okay. It's going to be totally obvious what we're going to talk about. If you guys don't know who these people are, we're going to play a small video. And it's going to be of them getting tattooed my name. Yeah. So, play
Great
the
time.
video real quick.
It's so relaxing having a smoke while getting tattooed.
For real. Hey, yo, why is his end come out nicer?
Because he practiced on you. That's legit why I wanted you to go first.
You bitch. It's okay.
And that was the video of them getting tattooed by me. They're fucking crazy for it. Josh, you came up with the idea, right?
Yeah, I was getting a I want to get into tattooing, and I got a tattoo machine, and I told Sinjin, I want to get a tattoo of Nick, and then Sinjin said, me too. So instead of us tattooing Nick on, we decided to get Nick to tattoo Nick on us.
See, so it was premeditated. It was planned out. It was like it was the equivalent to first-degree murder, correct?
It was very, very like, you know. I called Nick. I was like, "Hey Nick, want to tattoo your name on me?" And then Sinjin was right there, and he was like, "Hey, me too." And that's
It
what
was
happened.
fucking crazy. And I forgot what episode it was where I turned to Randy and I told him, "Well, when the fuck are you gonna get my name tatted on you?"
4.
You ain't getting shit, G.
It was episode 4.
Do you hear that? He knows what fucking episode it is. It actually was not episode 4.
Yes, it was.
No, it wasn't. I have money that it wasn't episode 4. Because episode 4, I'm wearing a Childish Gambino shirt. Bam, right here. Put it.
Another thing is,
Yep,
the Childish Gambino,
shirt stays on during sex. I remember that. it had to be episode 5 or 6, just because I talked about it at a different location, because that was the same time as the wall.
Oh, was that the one where the picture was falling off the wall?
yeah, it's the picture of who was that, Randy?
My uncle, Joe Rogan.
Was
Just
it?
sweaty sauna Joe Rogan, just lusciously and sexually looking into
I just
your
wanna say,
eyes and
Randy,
your soul.
I actually brought the tattoo machine So this is kind of we're cornering you, and you have to get Nick's name tonight.
That's fucking hilarious. I already have it.
Where?
My ball sack.
It's on his cock. Actually,
We're gonna pull up the photo right now.
Fuck no. None of you guys are getting my name on your fucking genitalia, all right?
Josh, you down?
I'm down to get Nicholas, and then when it goes soft, it says Nick.
Fuck no. I just imagine we just have to lift your fucking ball sack and then just
No, he wants it right on the shaft.
fuck no.
On the
I'm not
shaft.
doing it. Sinjin, you can do it. You
I'll
guys
do
have
it.
my permission.
I'll do it.
Jesus.
I don't have any tats yet, and I think that's kind of fucking embarrassing. All my fucking homies have tats, and I'm just like the only bitch in the group.
Well, that's funny you bring that up because depending on the situation and when this comes out, I'm actually buying you your first tattoo at the end of this month.
Holy shit, I forgot.
We went to a tattoo place and they'll charge $60 and it's a little like candy machine and you click it and you get a little and you pop it open and there's a paper in it, whatever it is, you have to get it tatted.
Where's this at?
I think La Habra. Yeah. I won't say- Yeah, it was.
Was it?
Oh, yeah, it was because it was on the way to that one place that we go to.
Oh,
I won't
okay.
say exactly the name of the
Let's
place,
go.
but yeah, that's what it was.
I'm down.
It's like $60
down.
for it.
That's
got-
not bad.
I-
60 bucks.
I got $120 we
You
can
wanna
spend.
kiss? It's funny. Like we don't want to like reveal the location, but me and QC went to a bar right next to it. Shout out that bar. Can't say what bar, but shout out that bar. They make their own fucking pizza.
Shout out to that one bar at that one place. That one time we went. Hey, shout out,
With the
shout out.
with so and so that was bartending and the so and so with the
Right?
hoo-has.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally.
I fucking hate y'all.
I just wanted to get into like, so I've known you guys both for a long time. Obviously, I've known Sinjin longer. I've known Sinjin since I was in the 4th grade. Correct? What is that? 6.
We've known each other for 12 years.
8 plus 5. No, 8 plus 5. This is fucking super brain time right now. 13 years. We've known each other for 13 years
Oh
now.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
because we've lived here for that long.
Yeah, totally.
However long we've lived here is how long I've known you.
So I want to bring up a couple stories of back in the day when we were some wee lads. Look at us now. We're all just lops.
I'd rather not.
Do you remember the time we went tagging and just to clear that
I
Actually,
already
hold
know
up.
what you're gonna say.
Cocks and shit. Dicks, cocks, and shit.
Don't
just
fucking
tagged
start
up.
with me, Randy.
No.
Don't fucking
You know
start.
what? Before we get to that story, let's just talk about how you were talking shit about that episode, okay? You're saying Randy, he just talked too much. He talked too much. It was more of Randy's show than my
One,
show.
he disrespected the craft.
No, and then I'm gonna get
Two.
to that. So, you disrespected the craft,
Yeah,
correct?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
You straight disrespected the fucking craft. Anyways, these two picked me and QC up when we rode our bikes to the beach. And then in the car ride home, he was talking shit. He was still talking shit about how you were talking like disrespecting the craft.
He was
and
on
then,
the phone.
And then
too. Yeah.
you FaceTimed me, and then you stopped talking shit.
No, you handed me the
Here,
phone.
you-
and I
you
was
guys-
like,
you guys-
handed me the phone. And I was
can
like,
back it
Randy,
up. I
you
can
talk
back it
too
up.
much.
I was like, hey, what did you say, Josh?
Randy,
I didn't
you
hear a
talked
single.
little too much.
I didn't hear a
Oh,
single fucking
motherfucker.
word.
Randy, you got better at it.
Listen,
You got better. It was your first.
listen, bro.
It was your first episode. You
Hey,
got better.
hey,
I-
this ain't no dictatorship, bro. Me and this fucking partner in crime right now. We doing shit together.
I needed to get his laugh.
I totally agree with that, but you guys are boxing after this pod. You guys said it was official.
We're
I
throwing
will
down.
fucking kill you, allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh no!
The check marks don't pop
We are
up.
exact. Oh. Okay. So now that we cleared the beef, is the beef squashed?
I think it just started, baby.
I was waiting for one of them to be like, fuck no.
Okay, I'm gonna let them intensely stare at each other. I just want a one-on-one with Senji.
Fuck the couch you're sitting on.
It's your couch.
Anyways, we brought the couch to the studio. So, tagging.
Uh-huh.
We were young. I forgot when, but we passed a certain main street. And do you remember we tagged on a wall because we're pieces of shit?
Yeah.
Do you remember when we saw the lights coming down the street?
Yeah.
And then I just told you, I was like, dude, let's fucking hide. And you're just right away, you're just with it. And I remember it was like a fucking movie. Just we fucking slid, dolphin dive. I remember I went to the trash cans, right? No, I went to the corner of the wall. You went to the trash cans?
No, we both went to the wall.
We both just fucking bundled up.
Yeah.
And it was like a fucking movie. You just fucking see the lights go and the car's slow and it's a fucking cop. I was fucking shitting bricks, dude. I don't even remember what we were tagging at the time. And if
We
we
were
do,
just
just
writing
stupid
dumb
shit.
shit.
Stupid shit, everybody. Stupid
Stupid
shit.
shit.
Stupid shit.
Hell
Stupid
yeah.
shit. You're always that one guy, bro.
I'm boxing him for stupid shit now.
See, now he's disrespecting stupid shit, bro.
You're disrespecting the fucking stupid craft.
I just wanted to say that is one of many times me and this guy have almost got caught by the cops, or we did get caught by the cops.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh! Remember the party store?
Oh yeah.
Explain it. Tell the
Oh,
people.
fuck.
Like I always say to Randy,
I
table is yours.
I barely
You
remember
gotta speak
who
into
was
the
there.
mic too.
I barely remember who was there. It was,
was,
me, you, Adrian.
No,
No,
let's.
Jose.
Yeah, Jose and yada yada.
Yeah.
Oh, Baba Booey.
It fuck-
But, yeah, it was a group of
It
us.
was four
Just
of
say-
us.
Yeah, just say it was 4 of us.
Yeah, we went to go to a party, and then the party hadn't started yet. So we were like, oh fuck, we're too early. So lo and behold, Baba Booey, fucking his dad owned a party shop right across the street. So we're like, fuck it, let's go there, just chill out for a little bit. And we're all just hanging out, chilling. I forgot how we even got in. He had a key, right?
No, not even a key, bro. It was a word combination lock.
Oh,
and he
yeah,
knew
yeah.
the word, obviously.
Yeah. Wasn't it his name?
No, it was his dog's name.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, we get in, we close the what are those even called? Like the garage door thing for shops?
Garage door thing for shops.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, the aluminum shutter. And so we're just kicking it in there, and then I remember you're behind the cash register with Baba Booey, and then me and Jose were on the other side just chilling, talking to each other. Are you sure Adrian wasn't there?
No, I don't think it was. I think it might have only been 4 of us.
No, I'm pretty sure Adrian was there because I could have sworn it was me and him that heard the outside.
It might have been you and Jose, but let's keep the story rolling. What picture did we take?
It was a picture of us, 3 of us. It was just me, you, and Jose in Spider-Man masks.
Yeah, and you still have that on your IG, right?
Yeah.
We'll pull it up right for the audience afterwards. But yeah, and then I think someone said like
It was me.
Yeah, it was you.
I was like, hey, did you guys hear that? And you were like, oh yeah, they're coming to fucking get us. And then whop!
I was like, they're coming to fucking get us, and then bam, fucking cops came in, and at the time we're like what, 14, 15, 16?
You guys were probably like
13, right?
13,
Yeah,
and I was
freshman.
probably like 14 going on 15.
Yeah, they came in like fucking Rainbow Six, like fucking guns out at us.
Everybody on the fucking ground.
Fuck it, we had gotten 5 stars on GTA in that
Yeah,
bitch.
yeah, dude. Like it's like we killed
Get
somebody,
the paddy wagon.
and straight up, they're like, "Put your hands up." We all put our hands up, and we all started fucking laughing. And get this, the shop next door was a barber shop owned by a bunch
Still
of
there.
busters, and I remember they said that they called the cops, and there was 4 of us. Yeah, there was 4 of us, because remember they called the cops and said that there was 8 of us.
Yeah.
And we had a crowbar, and we wanted to break into a business to smoke weed.
And they never found the fucking weed.
And they
either.
never found the weed, and Baba Booey found the weed not the other day,
The
but
next day.
yeah, the next day. It rolled it under the couch like a movie. No, whoever had I think Jose
No.
had the weed, right?
So Jose had it.
And
then
threw it to
I,
me.
Yeah, I was in front of Jose. Like I wasn't right in front of Jose, but he was behind the cash register. And then I got in front of Jose and put my hands up and like completely blocked him. He shot it to you, and you chucked it under the couch because you were sitting down.
Yeah, that was fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd even
That shit had me dying when fucking the girl cop threw you down on the ground. You're like, oh yeah, I like it rough.
fuck no. Do you remember when Baba Booey, the cops came in, so he ran to the back door and he opened the door. There's a fat cop with a gun, and he said, "Fuck no!" and he shut the door
he
on him.
slammed the
And they're
he
all
went,
like,
"Whap."
they're like, who owns this shop? Or they said something, and he's like, no, they're like, whose shop is this? And he's like, my name's on the fucking storefront. Like, it
Yeah.
says my fucking
He
name.
literally has his last name on the fucking storefront.
Yeah, they're like, give me your ID. They're like, it's right there.
He was like, I'm 14 years old, or no, I'm 13 years old. Why the fuck would I have an ID?
yeah, and then another thing is like, why the fuck would we break in to smoke bud? Like, for
Yeah.
all I care, we could have just smoked bud on the sidewalk.
Yeah. They were so over dramatic. And fucking, I remember when his dad came to pick us up and we started talking shit to the cops after they let us go. They were like, because he was like, no, they have permission to be here. And we were looking at the cops like, oh, you guys fucking caught our crack house.
I know. It was smoked.
Yeah, it was fucking night to remember.
Hell of a night to remember.
So there was a couch in the Halloween store?
In the back.
Yeah, in the back.
In the,
Oh, okay.
It was a kick it spot.
Oh, okay. I thought there was just a couch just in the middle of the Halloween store.
Just right in the
Yeah,
fucking aisle.
and the guy just
like
hit
right
the
next to the fucking Michael Myers.
hit the weed
mask.
underneath the couch.
No, because you remember under the couch there was actually a vent. There was a vent behind the couch and it fell down the vent.
It was
That's
a
why
f-
they never found it.
It
Because
was a movie moment.
the cops actually looked under the couch.
Fuck, I don't remember that, but that's fucking crazy. So what year was that?
Fuck, I don't even know what year it is now.
Okay, so it was
How old
2014.
were you?
I don't know.
He had to
I
have
was
been
alive.
13.
Huh?
He had to have been 13.
So
I
it
would've
was
been-
freshman year, I think.
No, I would have been a freshman.
I was an 8th grader?
You had to have been.
I was not. No, you were a sophomore and I was a freshman because it was one of the first high school parties.
So 2014.
Something like that. Anyways,
No, there's no way because I was a junior in 2014.
let's not get all political about it. Josh, Randy, what were you guys doing 2014?
I discovered my love.
talk about it.
I can't.
I discovered my love of
I need-
scene girls and emo girls. Like, bro,
I need to
That
wait a couple more
changed-
years for me to talk about what I was doing when I was 14.
okay, good.
No, I
because-
thought he said in 2014.
Still.
Wait, no. 2014. That was my junior year.
Yeah, never mind. I was in Mexico. I dropped out. I was in Mexico. I really didn't care. One of my aunts was a security guard for the casino out there, and she let me in. I was gambling. I was
He was like, you know what? I actually really can't talk about it.
This mother.
I know, and you were making love to scene girls or
Walking up to him like I was Kellen Quinn, like, what's up, girl?
you're fucking done.
I have a story though about like,
Fuck,
cops.
canceled.
Go for it. Tell us your story. You were on Cops. Tell us the story.
Yeah,
Fuck
so I was
that. We
beat-
should have been on
I was
Cops.
beat by 7 cops and they called me like, "Oh, you stupid fucking," like Mexican slurs and stuff. And, I really couldn't do a lot because I was just like, "Oh, this tickles," because I was high on ketamine and shit, allegedly.
Allegedly.
Okay, no. what
Hey,
happened-
hey, I forgot. After that story, allegedly.
Oh yeah. Allegedly.
Fucking.
Oh,
leg-
wait.
my 2014 year, allegedly.
Okay, so in Little Tokyo in downtown LA, I think the main street is Central.
In downtown LA?
Yeah, it's like a main street Central. I was on it. I think it was 2018. Right there, there's a bar called City of Angels. I think it's L.A. Brew or whatever the fuck it's called. It's right in the fucking corner. I was there and I was 20. No, what the fuck? Not 20. Holy shit.
This was, what, 2 years ago?
Well, anyways, I was there and I walked out and I was kind of like buzzing already. And one of my friends goes like, "Hey, dude, there's a cop across the street." And I'm like, "Why? That's just something I fucking randomly to point out. Like, why? Who cares if there's a cop across the street? Like, we're legally drinking." And he's just like, "Nah, dude, like, that fool's giving me a face right now. And I'm like,
What's this fool, Cholo?
no, dude. Like,
He's looking at me weird.
Okay, let me paint a picture for you guys. This guy look, you know those guys are just like me from SpongeBob. What were they?
Oh, the
sardines, right?
Sardines, yeah.
So imagine
no, anchovies.
Anchovies.
I thought you were talking about Roadrunner. Meep meep.
He looks like anchovies. You know, QC's gonna add the picture right now.
Yeah.
So like this food, but imagine he has a beanie on like mine, but like kind of stripped back all the way back, red hoodie and like khaki jeans that were like $400 more than his actual fucking bank account even holds.
Can we just stop? And they're like an old couple, and it looks like this one's giving this one a handy. QC, blur this out.
So he was a little hipster. He was just a little fucking hipster. He's like, dude, that cop's looking at me weird, dude. I don't fucking like that. I'm like, bro, we're buzzing right now, and it's 5 p.m. Chill the fuck out. like these guys just started their fucking midday shift. These dudes have energy right now. And he's just like, nah, you know what? I don't like that. I'm like, all right, listen. I'm going to go back inside. I'm going to take a long piss. And when I come outside, you better sober up by then. So like, how the fuck am I going to sober? I'm like, I don't care. Fucking whatever. Sober up. I go inside, take a nice little piss, a little stream bath.
Like a stream bath?
Huh?
Stream bath. So like, I was walking out and like, I saw this girl at the side. I'm like, oh fuck, I'll kill more time. So I'm just talking to her. And then, like, I hear yelling outside. I'm like, fucking sick, bro. I walk outside. This who's on the floor, and he goes like, hey, Randy, these who's are fucking racist, bro. This is on the fucking floor. The cops are like, get down. Empty your pockets. Empty your pockets.
I would have turned right the fuck around and went back into the bar.
No, dude.
I would've said, I was the same.
This
dog.
who looked straight up at me just, hey, Randy, these fools are fucking racist, bro. But he's like with a smile on his face.
That's this fool. Matter of fact, he's that dumbass friend.
I was about to say, remember that time we went 80 in the Camaro and there's some. Oh no, it was in like 100.
It was 100
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Allegedly.
So I walk up to the police officer, trying to be like calm about it, like, because fucking cops have okay, I'm not gonna be like, oh, fuck, cops are all bastards, or some cops are just fucking, they're great, but I'm just gonna be straight up like, dude, some of them, a job's a job. Sometimes you get fucking tired of the goddamn job. So, and I'm all like, this who's probably stressed. Like, if he is racist, I don't want him being more stressed than he already is.
Yeah.
So, I walk out, I'm just like, officer, calm down. Like, my homeboy, he's just buzzed. And he's all like, did you know he's underage? And I was like, what the fuck? He's all like, he walked up to me, and he's all like, what, motherfucker? I drank, and I'm 20. And I was like, oh, son of a bitch. And he goes, how old are you? I'm 21, officer. So there you go. I'm 21, officer. And he's all like, no, the fuck, you're not. Give me your ID. Whoa. I'm just like.
I like how you had to be in the heat of the story to remember your age.
I know. So he's just like, give me your fucking ID. And I'm like, whoa, you know what? I've seen it. Like, I've heard in news and like YouTube fucking videos where cops are just yelling at them at the top of their lungs, not giving them a chance to like even speak. I thought that was just like, oh, fuck. Well, no, of course it was real, but I'm just like, I didn't think it was going to happen to me, is what I'm saying. So I'm like, all right, let me get my wallet. I go for my fucking pocket. He's all like, slowly. And like, they're not holding guns. They're holding batons. That's it. He's like, slowly.
They're about to beat the shit
Slowly.
Out of
So I grab my wallet. I'm like, gee, listen, bro. All right, listen.
you know what he wanted to say, huh?
So
Canceled.
So I got my ID when I was 18. I forgot what the fuck happened. But my shit was only for like 2 years. I had to replace it very quickly.
An ID?
Yeah, it was my regular ID.
Mm-hmm.
Like I had to replace it after like 20, and I'm like 21 at this time. So I'm just like, and then like I'm pulling it out, and then I remember immediately like, number one, the bar knew this shit was expired and still read it. Number two, the shit's expired.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, fuck me. So I give it to the cop, and the cop's looking at it, and he's like, you see a little fucking vein on the corner of his eye? And he's just like,
The steam.
all right then.
This guy didn't eat his spinach in the morning or something.
He goes, I'm going to give you guys a warning. I'm like, bro, my friend's on the fucking floor. I think that was more than that's scared straight. And then he goes, you know, your ID's expired, right? And I was like, fuck yeah. And then like, you know, I can't hide it. I was just like, but my dumbass goes, no, it's not.
I would have been like, oh shit, thanks. I didn't know
No,
that.
no, it's just like, no, it's not. And he goes,
So the
I'm
bar
clear-
closed down a couple of weeks later, right?
I'm getting to
Allegedly.
allegedly. So I'm just like, oh fucking no, like it's not expired. And he goes, I'm looking at it right now. It expired literally like 7 months ago. And I was like, oh,
Jesus Christ, 7 months?
well, fuck, I didn't know. I was a little dumbass. So I was just like, oh, cool. Let me just take that from you. Let me. So I took it out of the cop's hand. He goes, do that shit again. Do that shit. I'm like, I can't. I already have it in my hands.
Dude,
Put
literally.
it back in my hands. Like, fuck that.
You put it back in his hand and you're like,
So like, I'm going back and forth with this cop telling him I didn't know this shit was expired. You know, like just, and then like, while my homie's just on the floor like, yeah, bro, tell him you didn't know, bro. Tell him almost to 21 too.
jeez.
Do you guys watch Workaholics?
No.
Okay, well, there's an episode where one character named Blake is holding up these puppets, but like with a pole, so it looks like, you know, there's 4 people, but it's
Mhm.
one man controlling all of them. And someone called the cops on him, and he's with his friend Carl, who has a truck, and Carl sells drugs and whatever, a bunch of stuff. So the cops pull up, and he has like the mannequin for mannequin thing, and he puts his hands up. They all put their hands up, and then he's all like, they're like, you in the middle, which is Blake. They're like, you show me your ID, or something like that. And he's like, okay, and he goes down, and then one of the cops is like, he's searching for a weapon, and he straight blast one of the mannequins, and then like he's like, whoa, dude, whoa, and then the guy Carl, he's like, ooh, he's like, you fucked up. You fucked up. That was your homie. Your homie was just like, ooh, you tell him, Randy. Ooh, you tell him. It's just, that's what it reminded me of. I just don't know why that just hit my fucking head.
You know what? I felt like it was very good that you brought it up. Though I fucking loved it.
No, literally, Randy's homie in that story is Josh in another story.
All right. But, so, like I said, we were back and forth like 30 minutes, and then so he goes like, "All right, then I'm gonna let you guys off with the warning. You can stand the fuck up now." Like he's still yelling at this motherfucker, and he's just like, "All right then, but you know what, officer? Watch yourself." And the cops all like, "Get the fuck out of here!" Like you just see the veins still popping up.
I've literally never had an encounter with a cop where I didn't get yelled at.
Yeah, that's
But-
fucking true.
Now, one of the what is it, a deputy or some shit, or whatever the fuck, like, just the guy, his partner.
Mhm.
He's all so like his partner's all like
The federales?
his partner's all like his car, like they were just whispering to each other, you know, like it was all done. I picked my dumbass friend up, and the cops all like, "Hey, he said his card was expired." And he goes like, "Yeah." He goes, "Then we gotta talk to the bar owner." And they walk inside, and I was just like, "Oh, this is my
Damn.
spot."
And we'll leave the rest to imagination.
Yeah, exactly.
And a couple of weeks later, it's closed.
Do you want to share your story with the cops?
Oh my god.
Or is that when your tell-all comes out?
No. I
Title
mean,
is, like, all cops
we,
are
um,
cops, you get, like-
no, the cop was actually really cool. He let us off. We were
The
going
cop
out-
was really cool. I just sucked his dick and I was on my
Yeah.
way.
Gave him a little sloppy slop, you know, guap
Yeah,
guap.
it's like, "Hey, officer."
No, so fucking. Who wanted pizza?
all
One
wanted
of
pizza.
yeah, we wanted to go get pizza, so we're going down this street, the long street, and fucking what's it called? I had just gotten the Camaro, right?
He was about like 2 weeks into the Camaro, yeah.
I just want to point this out, Josh. You make it so fucking awkward to the point where it goes.
It's like an old door and shit.
He was like, "Fuck, fine." He's like, "Eh." No, but so we're going down the street, and I had like 2 weeks in having the Camaro, and fucking what's it called? I'm like, fuck
Don't
it.
be afraid to eat out the mic.
Why you gotta put it like that?
I don't know.
But so I was like, fuck it. So we start smashing right as the light turned green.
you and Josh straight just smashing in that Camaro.
Hell yeah.
All right, go on.
So we just fucking we take off and
Why
fucking
the fuck did you have to say that?
we're going like 100, and then Josh was like, "Hey, dog, are those cop lights?" And I look in the rear view and I'm like, fuck? And they're all the way.
Nah.
They're still way back at the light, and we're almost at the end of the street already. We pull over, and we're sitting there literally for like 40 seconds, and we're just waiting there. And I look at Josh. I was like, we could have just fucking left. Like we had enough time to just dip out.
So let me get some backstory. We had a friend with us, and we had initially said, "Hey, dog, do you want to go in the trunk?"
No, he wanted to go in the trunk.
No, I said it to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'll go in the trunk." And we opened the trunk.
Let me get in the trunk.
Luckily, there was stuff in the trunk, and Sinja said, "Oh, don't worry, I'll just move it." And then that's when our friend just said, "No, it's too much work. I'll just get in the back seat." If you know Camaros, back seats are like yay small, and so like he says, we're going down the street at 100. Cop goes behind us, and we thought that he was just passing us. That he wanted to pass us. So we pulled over. Cop pulls over next to us, and we look at each other. It's a good thing we didn't put him in the trunk, right? And you can continue with the story.
Fuck it. So the cop pulls us out, and little side note. This was when the law had just changed that you had to be 21 to smoke cigarettes. And we were still like
And we all
19,
had to.
20, and fucking so they pull us out and they start handcuffing us. They put me and Memo in the back of a cop car, and then they throw his fat ass on the curb. They try to handcuff him.
They tried to handcuff me. It didn't work. So
Sorry, bro. These cuffs for humans, not bears.
then they just said,
For those that don't know, Josh has a body of a fucking Olympian.
so
His muscles.
It's just excessive muscle now.
So they said, sit down on the curb, give me your ID. Sure. Goes do cop things. the car.
He goes, does, cop things.
He goes to his computer,
So racial injustice, just regular cop
does a
things.
cop thing.
He sees that you're Mexican right away. He's angry.
Oh no. No. I just remembered.
That fucking killed me.
We weren't even in the back of the cop car yet. When they sat him down on the curb, me and Memo were still against the cop car.
Yeah.
And that shit pissed me off because that food jacked like $10 from me. I had $10 in cash, and then all of a sudden when we were all done, it was gone. And I was like, that food just jacked my $10. I was like, Memo, you got me on my ins?
Hey, that was just a big fuck you for having them have them work. You were
For
having them
real.
work.
No, but so then I'm looking at
You were
Josh.
gonna say something so racist, but you couldn't word it together.
Couldn't.
So fucking what's it called? Me and Memo are handcuffed next to the police car, and we're looking down at Josh while that whole ID thing is going on, and he's like, "Why is your address wrong on here?" And he was like, "It's not wrong. Let me see." And he grabs it from the cop, and then he was like, "Oh yeah, look at that." And then he's like, "What's your name?" He was like, "Joshua." He was like, "What's your full name?" "Eligio." "Your full name?" "Oh, Mancines." Hell. Me and Memo were like, "Dick."
So the cop looked at me. He's like, he's like,
Thank you, Sinjin.
he's like, where do you live? And I'm like, down the street. And he's like, why does it say Pico? Oh.
That's down the street.
I was like, well, I haven't changed addresses yet. He's like, oh, okay. So what's the address say on the ID? And I'm like, Temple? And he's like, it says Telegraph. And I was like, oh yeah, Telegraph. And
yeah, that's it.
That's the street.
and long story short, after
We gotta
probably
blur
got to
that
sound
out.
out the sound guy. They finally let us off, and they just looked at us like we wanted to catch the real criminals.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, we want to catch the real criminals, the druggers. Well, that's not us, sir.
I was like, "Say no mas, we out." And then fucking they left, and we started hauling ass down the street again.
And they pulled up to Pizzica with us.
Jesus Christ.
Allegedly. This is all alleged.
Yeah, it's a legend. Of course.
that shit that happened at the bar. I'm not saying alleged. That shit happened. Fuck no.
Reality.
All fiction.
Yeah, this is a TV show. This is a sitcom. Cue the audience reaction. Real quick. Next question.
This is,
When I
Hey,
first met
can
you,
we turn the teleprompter brightness up a little bit? I can't read it.
yeah. Where's my cues? My social cues. Real quick. Fix your fucking mic. You homeboy, I'm talking to you. Hey Buster.
Hey, buddy, old pal, turn that face upside down.
When I first met you, was it at the pool?
Yeah, at the
place?
pool hall.
The pool hall.
That was the same day that Gio, may he rest in peace, was in his car allegedly. In his car, nosing it
It wasn't his car.
allegedly. And as he pulls out, you get there, and he says, "Is that a Lamborghini, dog?" And it's a Porsche. "Is that a Lamborghini, dog? I'm gonna race it." And does the worst burnout
Known to man.
known to the creation. And
Not even all of that.
the Porsche guy looks behind him. He's like, okay, and he just leaves. But yeah, that was the first time we met.
I just want to point out the car he was driving was a bright red Nissan Altima.
That sounds like him.
What year?
No, and then my favorite part is when this fool is in the parking lot, but we know exactly where he is because all you hear is
Hell no.
All we hear is randomly.
I have well, I'll come back to when we first met. I have a story of this guy of Gio. I wasn't home at the time. I'll keep it short. I wasn't home at the time, and he went to my house. I think he went in my room and the shed, and he brought a Nas tank, and he nosed out all my friends that were there, and my cousin came in fucking furious.
No, see, what had happened was we were in your room, and then everybody was doing that in your room, and your cousin came in, and he was like, "What the fuck? Why are you doing this in the house? My grandma's right across the room." And he was like, "Fuck." And I was like, "Yo, let's take this outside." And then he was like, "Fuck that fool." And I was like, I grabbed the tank, and Jill was like a puppy, and he was just like, just following me.
I'm gonna say this is alleged, but he's the first and like only person to get me all fucked up on Nas and Fireball, and that was in your room allegedly. But back to when we met, I think I was reaching in my wallet for something.
Oh yeah, and a Yu-Gi-Oh card fell out.
Yeah, a Yu-Gi-Oh card fell out, and I think it was my Karibo.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was a
my
Karibo.
Karibo Yu-Gi-Oh card, and then I remember Kevin looked at me. That's your brother, and then he looked at me and he opened his wallet and he had a red eyes.
Yeah.
Allegedly, that's his brother.
Yeah, allegedly. No,
Yeah, he
and
pulled out a
I
red
seen
eyes.
that he had a red eyes, and at that moment I knew. I was like, I'm gonna play Yu-Gi-Oh with these
Hell
guys.
yeah.
And then we played, and I didn't know you guys were on the next level of that fucking card game. Fucking
Yeah.
smoked my ass. But I had, the best.
You
Rocky
came back
story.
hard.
Yeah, I came back hard in the paint.
Yeah,
I came back.
That
I
was
came back fucking bricked up. I'm
That-
tired of losing.
He went from getting his ass kicked practically weekly to all
Fuck
right.
you.
So all right, you know what? He's kicked my ass a couple times already.
And then it got to the point where it was fair game, but the people don't want fair. I still owe your brother a game. I will give him that.
We want fucking blood.
He still hasn't beaten my my top tier deck.
The fucking bolt. This is cap. Don't listen to him.
He hasn't beaten
Anyways,
it yet. No one's beaten it yet. I don't play anymore.
If you don't
He's
play,
never fucking used it.
look at
It's
if
retired.
you've never watched Yu-Gi-Oh or if you never played Yu-Gi-Oh, I can't trust you. That's just something I live by.
Mm-hmm.
Simple as that.
I bought this guy an Elemental Hero deck. Hasn't used it yet.
He's scared.
No, that's because you won't fucking play with me.
I play with you all the time.
Fucking.
You're
You
talking
know
about
what?
something different.
Back to it's related to the Yu-Gi-Oh topic. I spoke to Nick about this. So yeah, my first tat's actually gonna be the one Nick's gonna buy me, but I was also thinking, dude, I actually might get Time Wizard tatted. That's like my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all of them.
Randy.
When I was a kid,
Hey yo, can I
Bro.
just say this? Randy is like a Joey.
Yo, sure, Ukes.
I'll
No,
protect you
Joey.
at whatever cost.
I will not pay for your sister's surgery.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, you.
You're my best friend, Yugi.
Nah, but dude, like Time Wizard, that's such a fucking sick ass deck card. Wow, wow.
You fucking dropped the ball on that.
Fake fan.
Boo.
Everyone knows Time Wizard is shit.
That doesn't matter. Like it's just, I was thinking of getting Karibo too.
No, that's a legendary card.
Hold on.
That's just more promo for the boxing match.
Dude, I will massacre you.
I like how he stopped it. I will massacre you.
I will grab your man titties, put them over your shoulders, pull them straight down like an udder machine, grab your legs, pull them side to side, grab your...
Hold on, you got too much dip on your chip. Chill.
Anywho, he's gonna pull up to the boxing match. He's gonna take his shirt off, and a fucking Time Wizard's gonna be on his fucking chest.
But like muscular as fuck. though.
And the clock,
Jesus
the number,
Christ.
the clock, like the.
At the 12 says
No,
kill.
it's gonna be 13. That's the number that the clock's on.
it's gonna have a bunch of those skulls and shit. Oh my god.
Jesus.
Uh-oh, look at the time. It's kill o'clock.
I still want to get Karibo tatted on top of my foot. That's still gonna happen one day.
Oh, sick. He's getting Karibo. That means I can't get it anymore.
Wait, were you gonna get Karibo too?
What do you mean? He mentioned this like
I originally
twice
wanted
in
a
2
Karibo.
podcasts already.
I originally wanted Karibo even after when you gave me that card.
Oh, well, we could all have Karibo. Let's get Karibo right here.
I'll get it next to your name.
I want Karibo. I want Karibo, but I want a teardrop.
I'll do that.
I want a
I'll get the
teardrop
Karibo
on
next
him.
to Nick's name after I get the heart in a couple years.
Could I get a banged out Karibo? for
With
for
the
those?
bandana and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah, but instead of like this with his hands, it's like
It's
some
brothers.
letters.
Fucking for those who don't know, Karibo is like a little fur ball with legs and arms, but he's dope. No, he's not curvy. He's Karibo.
They both start with K.
The Karibo support is coming out soon.
Oh, Smooth's about to
He's
fucking flip
angry
the
right now.
table. Smooth's about to be like,
Your whole fan base is like, no one gives a shit about Yu-Gi-Oh.
I know. You know what though? Our 2 viewers right here, they give a shit about Yu-Gi-Oh. You know what? That's all that fucking matters.
facts.
And that's the bottom line.
And that's what I think about that.
I don't know why, but when you said that, WWE came straight to my head.
That's exactly where it's
Stone
from.
Cold
Stone Cold
Steve
Steve
Austin.
baby.
I don't watch it like that though. I
Dun,
only,
dun, dun,
I
dun,
only,
dun, dun.
I only know WWE stuff because of Nick.
I know for a damn fact that Josh and
It
Randy,
doesn't matter.
that Josh and Randy can squash the beef, and one day I will come to this undisclosed location or whatever the fuck how I say it, and they're gonna be here, no fucking shirt. They're gonna be watching WWE. They're gonna have the fucking Hardy Boy things on, like the little arm things.
Fuck it. Randy's gonna be in Josh's arms like.
What do you think about that?
I mean, they
I
were
want
doing it
blood
earlier.
First.
Yo,
Friendship second.
the beef is all for show. No.
I want a WWE ring, and I will.
You don't or you do?
Yeah, I do. I want a
Okay.
WWE ring, and I wanna go head to head with Randy, suplex him and everything.
All right. And we will get that together. We're going to start a GoFundMe, and that's going to be the next big event. So, anyway, I think it is
I
about
want an
that
RKO.
time.
Randy.
It is about that time.
Puzzle time.
This is something new I wanted to add towards the end of podcast. I don't know if I should even ask the guest this, but I feel like who knows? Do you have any advice or final thoughts for yourselves that are going to watch this later? Because you're the only viewers.
I don't
Block
I
the
don't-
video for your lady.
I don't like how this kid gave that face right now when you're all like, any advice? He's
I was about to say, fuck no.
Okay, well, you guys just froze up. So,
No, I said it. You guys just cut me off.
oh, what's your advice or final thoughts?
I said block your lady from watching this on
Oh,
YouTube.
okay, I heard that. Do you have anything to tell anybody? Advice or final thoughts, bro? Your final thoughts could
Okay,
be like,
no. Shout out to my baby mama. No.
shout out to their baby mamas.
shout out to the baby
All right,
mama.
I got some real piece of advice. I got some real piece of advice. And here's my piece of advice. Tipping isn't mandatory.
Oh my.
Tipping isn't. No. You know what?
Tipping
Adam ruins
isn't
everything.
mandatory.
Adam ruins everything.
First of all, fuckface, I never said it was mandatory.
And
Tipping
like
your
always,
Postmate drivers isn't mandatory either.
No one said it was fucking mandatory.
And like always, until next time,
Fuck this fool. Cancel him.
thank you guys.
I'll give you
for
all his
being on the
information.
show.
I enjoyed it very much.